It'll hurt for a while, and probably, that stuff never goes away. I've lost one before, and so that was part of the message. Let it propel us forward. The experience and growth and progress that we made this season. Obviously, getting to your ultimate goal and falling a few games short is going to hurt, and there are a lot of guys in there very emotional right now. So the message was, we thank them for the effort and the growth and everything they allowed us to do coaching-wise this year. And the biggest message was learn from this, grow from it, take this experience and see there is another level to get to with a team like Golden State who has been there, done that, and it was evident in a lot of ways. And just don't come back the same as players, coaching staff, and let this fuel you throughout the offseason the next year.
On your right, Mark.
Hey, Ime. You talk about things you're going to learn from. Obviously, one of them is turnovers and taking care of the ball. What did Golden State figure out about you guys that they were just able to do so consistently in that way?
Well, they did what they did, and rotation-wise, they are very consistent with where they're at and don't make a lot of mistakes. And so I'm sure as our turnovers piled up throughout the series, and you could look across the playoffs, it was an area of emphasis. You can pretty much look at the box score and see if we won or lost based on a few things. And so them being consistent and more so, I'm sure in their locker room they're saying be solid, and get in your spots, and they'll give it to you in some sense. And so our thing, as we had guys growing and learning to be playmakers and look for their own scoring, that's the next phase of it, is seeing different defenses and being solid against that. And, once again, you look at the numbers, and they get 103 on the night. We give them 20-plus off turnovers and 20-plus off second chance points, and don't really give ourselves a chance as far as that. So, they're a solid team, this championship team that's been there, obviously, I think 6 out of 8 years, and you can see the consistency on that side and what they did with us, turning us over.
Follow up on Mark on the right.
What, looking to the summer, Rob obviously has to take care of his knee. What kind of a program are you guys laying out for him?
Strengthen his body. That's the main thing in general. And we said it coming into the season. He had his highest minutes per game this year. We wanted him to be able to play longer stretches. And I think he achieved a lot of things and had a lot of growth on the court. But a big part is taking care of your body and staying available. And so obviously have to strengthen up his legs and build all the muscle around it to protect his knees. But what I did tell him also was credit for playing through what he did and giving it a go and being out there for us. But now it's time to rest up, heal up, and get ready for next season and come back in better shape and stronger than you were this year coming into the season.
Adam in the middle.
Yeah, you mentioned learning from it and growing from it. What do you want Jason in particular to take from this experience? And this series in particular was obviously challenging for him at times and frustrating for him at times. What do you want to see him pull away from it and carry into next year?
Yeah, learn and understand who he is in this league. You're all-star, all-NBA first-team guy for a reason, and this is only the start of how you're going to be guarded and the attention you're going to draw. And so one thing that he's always done throughout the season was seen multiple different coverages and figured it out, and he did that throughout the first few series, and this one was a rough one. Very consistent team that did some things to limit him and make others pay. And so from him, it's just continue to grow and understand that you're going to see this rest of your career. And this is just a start. But the growth that he showed as a playmaker this year and in certain areas, I think this is the next step for him, figuring that out and getting to where some of the veterans are that have seen everything and took their lumps early in their careers. And like I said, very motivated guy that works extremely hard and high IQ, intelligent guy that will learn from this and figure it out. And I think it will propel him to go forward, definitely motivate him.
Coach Udoka mentioned a tough one for